the 3rd of July, which means we're officially one day out of the Eras tour in Amsterdam. I honestly can't explain to you how excited I am for tomorrow, but first I have to work today, and I actually have to go to work in Amsterdam. As I was thinking about that, I was like, the merch truck usually arrives like a day early, and I have to be in Amsterdam today. So I could go and see if I can get some merch. So I also wanted to show you this because this came in the mail yesterday, which is actually very subtle Taylor Swift merch. But it's just a t-shirt. It's a shirt with lyrics from Begin Again, and I thought this was so cool. This is from Milou, and I saw it on someone's YouTube video and I loved it, so I'm gonna wear this today in the whole spirit of Taylor Swift. This is the shirt. It's really cute actually. So now I gotta go make my train so I'm on time for work, and then after work we're gonna go to the arena and see if we can get some merch. Working, and then there's this girl who I basically owe my entire life to because she also got me my ticket. She was also going to go to the merch line, and she texted me and she was like, I just spoke to someone who was in line for 2 hours. And I was like, 2 hours? What the heck? So I was kind of debating on what to do, but I was like, I'm just gonna go because I also just wanted to see it. I was so excited, so I was like, I'm just gonna go there. And I got the merch item that I basically came for, which is the beige t-shirt. I really wanted to get this. I really like the color of this one. I got an extra small, which is still huge on me. Let's just say her merch, like, sizes are so big. I usually don't really get merch often, but I did really like the blue crew neck. And I was like, I'm not gonna get it. I should not get it because I will probably not wear it that much for that price because it's freaking expensive. And then I was in the line and I saw so many people get the blue crew neck, and I was like, oh my god, I really like that one. And then I just kind of girl mathed myself into also getting the crew neck, which is even more huge. Like this blue crew neck, like the sizing, it is so freaking big. I also got this one in an extra small, and my boyfriend can fit this sweater. That is crazy. Yeah, these are the two merch items that I got, but I am kind of glad that I went today because now I don't really have the pressure of having to go tomorrow, and then I would have to keep my items with me, which is not really that great during the concert. And now I was able to meet the girl who got my ticket, and I don't know if I ever told this story. I think I vlogged the ticket sale, so I probably would have told the story, but the ticket sale for the Eras tour in Amsterdam was actually horrific. I got a DM that day from this girl on Twitter, and she was like, I can get you a ticket if I get through. And for some reason I just trusted this girl with my entire life, and I was like, yeah, sure. Today I met her and I owe her my life because she also helped me out today with the merch. But she also asked me today, she was like, for the past year, like, did you not feel like we could possibly scam you? And I was like, no, actually that did not really cross my mind because for some reason I just trusted them. So yeah, it turned out to be fine. I could still get scammed tomorrow, we never know. I am so excited for tomorrow. Like today when I saw the whole merch truck and like all of the Taylor Swift related things, I was like, oh my god, I was getting goosebumps. Like, I'm so excited. But I'm also having a little bit of issues currently because I feel really sick at the moment. I suddenly had this really bad cold today, and I currently have a really bad headache. Like, you can also hear it in my voice. So I'm gonna get some sleep in the hopes that I feel a lot better tomorrow, because that would not be very nice. But the last thing that I want to say today is that I was in line for the merch, and this girl comes up to me and she was like, I watch your YouTube videos, and I was like about to freaking cry. Like, that was the sweetest thing ever. Like, if you see this right now, you literally made my day. That was so nice. I was like shocked. That just made me so happy. It was so cute. So yeah, thank you for that. It made my day. So now I'm gonna go get some sleep in the hopes that I will feel better tomorrow, because we have the Eras tour.
Champagne problems. How long could we be a sad song?
Alright, so I just put on this skirt, and this is basically the most basic Airster outfit ever, I am aware. But yeah, skirt it is, and I think I'm just gonna wear a basic white shirt with it. If you actually did listen to anything I said last night, you might be wondering, am I feeling any better? No, I'm actually feeling super sick, but we just gotta keep going. Alright, so I just wanted to sit here and quickly talk to you guys before I leave. I am so excited. Basically, for the past few days, I've been trying to stay away from like all of the conspiracy theories and like, for example, the surprise songs. At this point, I just want to be surprised. Like, I do have certain songs that I would love as a surprise song. I'm still so upset that she removed the Archer, Long Live and Tolerate It, so even if she would play those as surprise songs, I'd be so happy. But I am aware that there's like a high chance that she might play Endgame or Wonderland because of the Alice in Wonderland day it is today, I think. And of course the 4th of July reference in Endgame, but I would love different surprise songs, so I'm just not gonna say anything about that. But I am just also just not a Reputation girly at all. Like, Reputation is probably my least favorite album. So with all of the conspiracies about Rep Taylor's version being announced, I'm like, I don't need that. I just want like Clean or something as a surprise song. That would make me so happy. Nevertheless, I'm very happy to even be going, so I'm super excited. I'm charging my phone, so I don't know what the time is, but I think it's almost 10:30, so I'm gonna go head out. I have so much more to say about today, but I also just want to let it happen. So I think I'm just gonna go leave now, and then I'll probably just catch you guys up on everything tomorrow, because there's like no use in me talking for like an hour now, because I'm just also really nervous and just excited, so I can just keep yapping for like 2 hours. Okay, so outfit reveal. This is literally not special at all. I'm also gonna bring the new sweater as my jacket today. I really hope I'm gonna survive in a skirt, but this is the fit. We got a debrief. I just made a coffee. I'm having a bit of a rough day because I genuinely feel like I'm hungover without even having a sip of alcohol. Like my whole body feels so sore. Taylor Swift is just insanely good. I'm so happy that I was able to go to this show. The whole like experience was just really nice, like with the outfits and the friendship bracelets and everything like that was just really cool. I also tried to make one of those transition outfit videos for TikTok, but honestly I was so bad at the transition. Like I don't know how people actually do that, but my outfit also actually ended up being super comfortable. I thought I wasn't gonna be super comfortable in this skirt, but it was actually really nice. It was a bit basic, but basic is who I am, so I honestly was very comfortable in that, so that was good. Like on the train home I was on my phone because I was also calling with my brother, which is why I had my AirPods in, and I was like looking at a video that I took because I wanted to post something on my story, and then the girl behind me on the train, she was like, oh my god, is that your video? And I was like, yeah, and we started talking, and then the girl was like, oh, I still have some bracelets, do you want any? And then this other girl from like further up the train came and she was like, oh my god, are you guys trading friendship bracelets because I still have some? And it was just all a very wholesome experience. I do have to say that I beforehand thought that the Eras Tour was very well organized with all of the security and everything, but honestly with the VIP checking I was like, what the hell is going on? Because we were let in around 3:30 p.m. and then as we were walking into the floor they had these ropes on the floor so you could not like go to the side or something. I don't really know why that was. And then as people were walking they just removed the ropes, but like one of those security guys was like walking and putting away the rope, and then everyone started freaking running and it was so dangerous. Like people fell and like they could have done that so much better, but yeah, that whole situation was kind of weird. And then we were standing and we were freaking second row, like that is crazy. But when we were there it was a bit past 4 p.m. Paramore doesn't start until 6:15. When we were standing there, it would take 2 more hours before Paramore would start. There was a certain group around us who were not Dutch and they were pushing so hard, and we were like, can everyone just back up a little so we can actually sit, because no one is benefiting from just standing here for 2 hours like completely pushed, and it was just so terrible. But yeah, they didn't really want to listen and they would just start kind of fighting and discussing with people. Yeah, I didn't really like that. But also around us there were so many people who were not Dutch, and I am the last person to be able to say anything about that because I literally went to a concert in a different country last week. I'm definitely not saying that people who are not from the Netherlands don't deserve to go to a concert in Amsterdam, but I really feel like the Amsterdam shows were like the hardest shows to get tickets to. And like I said, I'm not saying that people from out of the country should not go here because obviously they also deserve it, but it was just kind of a weird feeling that there were so many Americans and so many non-Dutch people when you knew that there were so many Dutch people who could not get tickets. You had not been here and maybe not will be for another decade. So that was just kind of a weird feeling, especially because the Dutch people wanted to help each other and then the non-Dutch people kind of tried to ruin that. So that was just really annoying, and probably why I kind of feel like this, because I'm honestly just so upset for all of the Dutch people who weren't able to go. But nevertheless, anyone deserves to go and they all have the same chance. So yeah, this is kind of a gray area for me. I don't really want to talk about it too much because I honestly have an opinion but also don't really get to have an opinion about it. So yeah, but there were also 2 American girls behind me which were really nice. I chatted with them for a while. The show was just insanely good, and let's talk about the surprise songs, because I didn't really have high hopes for the surprise songs because of all the TikToks about Endgame, Wonderland, and like the Reputation Taylor version. That is just really my least favorite album, I'm sorry. But that is why I just didn't really have high hopes for the surprise songs, and literally yesterday morning in the queue, I was like, oh my god, I'm so upset that she cut the Archer from the set list. And then she comes out and she sings, first of all, Guilty as Sin, like perfect song. And then she freaking goes and sings the Archer, like. And she also mashed it with The Question, which is also a song that I like. So great, great, great surprise songs. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about my experience, honestly. After the show, I wanted to meet more people, but I actually did find someone who I met through YouTube. She has a YouTube channel, I'll put her name right here. I knew she was coming, but my phone kind of left me during the show. Like, I had no internet at all, so I wasn't able to contact anyone, so I didn't know where she was. And after the surprise songs, during midnight, I went to the back because, like I said, at some point it was just pushing a lot and it was really warm in front, so I was like, I just want to enjoy midnights from the back so you can actually dance a little bit. I just walked from the front, and I walk and I see her and I'm like, oh my god, hi! So for midnights I stayed with her. I never really know what to say when anyone asks like my favorite Taylor Swift song, because I have a lot of songs that I actually really like, but Champagne Problems is very high up, so I was really excited to hear that live and all too well. I actually think my favorite part of the show was the new era, because the Torture Poets Department era was so insanely good live. Like the passion and just, it was so intense, but it was so good. That was such a queen move. And then she goes and sings the Archer and Guilty as Sin, like, yeah, very happy about that. But that was probably my favorite part of the show, actually. I loved that. And then also Fearless was so cute. I just really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.